Good evening again, everyone. As the clock ticks closer to the new year, it's a time to reflect about the year that was. And the Sports Team 27 crew is no different. 2015 has provided us memories for a lifetime. So let's take the time to look back at the 10 best storylines of the past year. Our countdown starts where 2015 did, when the Ohio State Buckeyes went from the team that snuck in to national champions, as Austintown-Fitch grad Billy Price and the Buckeyes won the first ever college football playoff thanks to Ezekiel Elliott running wild against Oregon. Number 9 involves a former Buckeye and current Youngstown State president Jim Tressel. Earlier this month, Tressel was inducted to the College Football Hall of Fame after winning 5 national championships at YSU and OSU. He joins his father Lee as a father-son duo in the Hall. We stick with coaches in the number 8 spot in our countdown. After starting the season 0-4 and a win shy of 700 for his career, Youngstown State men's basketball coach Jerry Slocum got over the hump in late November as the Penguins outlasted North Dakota in the Florida Gulf Coast Tournament. High school football enters the countdown for the first time at number 7. Just a few weeks ago, we honored some of the best in our area with the Big 22 Awards. In Ohio, Harding's Lynn Bowden took Player of the Year honors, while fellow quarterback Andrew Tomko from Sharon took top honors in Pennsylvania in our 10th year of the Big 22. Number 6 is owned by a former Big 22 Player of the Year. With his Michigan State Spartans down a score in the Big Ten championship game, Hubbard grad L.J. Scott went from relatively normal college freshman to campus legend as he scored the game-winning touchdown despite 4 Iowa defenders on his back. We hit the ice for number 5 as Youngstown caught hockey fever thanks to the Phantoms rolling off 17 straight wins on their way to their first Anderson Cup in team history. That wasn't the only history the Phantoms wrote this year either, as Kyle Connor went number 17 overall in the NHL draft to the Winnipeg Jets, becoming the first Phantom to ever be drafted in the first round.
It's been great. It's really enjoyed my time there, and I'm looking forward to visiting for sure.
Number 4 takes us back to the high school football ranks as the Valley made history this year. A record 18 teams from Ohio made the postseason, headlined by Powers Warren Harding and Ursuline. But teams like East Palestine, who rallied from behind against South Range late in Week 10 to send the Bulldogs to the postseason for the first time in 6 years, and Jackson Milton, who reached the postseason for the first time in school history, showed us what high school football is all about. There were no shortage of storylines around the YSU football team this fall. The biggest checks in at number 3 in our countdown. Needing a win in late November against nationally ranked North Dakota State, Bo Pelini and his Penguins punched the defending national champs in the mouth early and led 24-10 after 3 quarters. But the Bison scored 17 unanswered points, highlighted by a drive that featured a questionable pass interference call on their way to a win, and Coach Pelini blowing a fuse on the sideline.
I wish the kids could have decided it. He apparently seen something and he called his call. We got to live with it.
The school that lived up to their name comes in at number 2. Haley Gardner and her champion Golden Flashes won their second state crown in 4 years, thanks to the senior not only dominating on the mound by throwing a complete Game 2 hitter, but adding a few insurance runs late in the game, asking herself if this was all just a dream.
It means everything. I can't believe that this is real life right now.
And our top storyline of 2015 belongs to Farrell. The Steelers became the first team in Mercer County history to send their basketball and football teams to Hershey for a state title game in the same calendar year, and they did it in dramatic fashion. In the Western Final, Farrell came back from a 14-point deficit with under 3 minutes to go, capped off with a 74-yard touchdown pass from Alex Myers to Marcus McCoy for the game-winning touchdown that had head coach Jarrett Samuels wanting just one thing.
We're going to Hershey, baby! Give me a candy bar with almonds!